Okay, so this next block of instructor development, it's a little bit of a tricky one, okay? I don't have the best coaching points to fix a mushy grip, all right? Excuse me. Keeping it real here. Okay, so I just want to give myself a little bit of time to think on this, because here's the thing. Like, okay, so they have a mushy grip, but how do you do it? Like, how do you tell them to lock it down? Like, how do you get them to not contract more muscles, less muscles? Like, I don't have a great way to fix it, but let me just give you the best practices I know so far, and I'm looking for better ones, so I'm all ears on this. What I tell the student, if they have, they're not here like this, but I go ahead and as an instructor, I'm just doing this. It's a little bit mushy. I go ahead and I'll just almost like drop my center of gravity. Like I'll kind of drop it with that aggression, and I'll like throw my thumbs forward and do that kind of cant like this. And I'll say, hey, look, we got to get behind this gun. Let's lock it down. So that term, lock it down, and give a lot of chest squeeze. So the chest squeeze, so if they're out like this, I'll go in between them with my hands and push, all right, to make sure they're really engaged, all right? So that chest is really engaged. I'll drop the center of gravity, and that tends to get them in a position to want to really get behind that gun. That generally fixes it, all right? Then I'll give that little bit of torque like that, and I'll say, hey, look, that's good. That's a locked-in grip. Now, mind you, don't have them hold up there for too long. Don't have everyone hold it while you go around testing, because you only have about 20, 30 seconds, right, with that isostatic contraction, that like, chest breaker, Arnold Schwarzenegger-like device, squishy thing, all right? Because it does get tiring, all right? But that I find is the best way to get them locked in, so they really feel what it takes to lock in that upper turret, all right, to get behind that gun, to get pre-engaged to that gun. Okay, that's good. Now, next phase on this, once we test it, is to not validate it so much, but build in some recoil acclimation.